Hello, this is Christiana and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to take you with me on a little self-shoot adventure, and then I'm going to show you how I edit my photos. So I'm still a beginner myself when it comes to taking photos of myself. I don't think I've taken my tripod outside to take photos of myself yet, and it's only been within the house. First off, let me introduce to you my new tripod that I got. It's this guy, so it can stretch pretty tall. I can show you later, but it can get as small as to fit in here. So if you have a big bag, you can put it in here and carry it around. So I think it's gonna be super useful. However, I find that this iPhone holder part is a little flimsy, so that's why I've been a little nervous to take it outside and take photos. But apart from that, I recommend getting a stand that the feet looks like this. The first tripod that I actually got was this one. I thought it was really cute. It's white, but this feet does not support your phone at all, so I recommend to not get this one, but opt for something that looks like this. So today I've already gotten changed. I start work in an hour, so I'm gonna try to make this a little quick one, but hopefully we can get some nice pictures. So all right, then let's get started. So this is my location. So I came here, it's like 9 a.m. right now, thinking that there'll be no one here, but there's actually a good amount of people. So let's see where I can get a good spot that's not so awkward. Okay, so I was gonna say tip number 2 is to take photos when it's early in the morning or maybe late at night, so not a lot of people are around. The first reason is because, well, if you're still trying to get comfortable trying to take photos of yourself, there's not supposed to be that many people around during those times. And the second reason is just so that you don't get other people in the background of your photos. Okay, I think I'm gonna set myself here because I kind of want to use the sakura as my background. Today's a beautiful day, so I like how you can see the contrast between the sky and the sakura. So hopefully we can get some nice shots, but there's a lot more people than I expected, but sakura's only here for like a week, so I need to take this opportunity to get some nice photos. So today I'm gonna use this app called PhotoTimer Plus. I saw that this one girl was recommending it on her YouTube. But I've heard that LensBuddy is also good too, but PhotoTimer Plus is supposed to be better quality, so I'm gonna give that a try today. And also make sure to use the outside camera because the inside camera isn't as good quality as the outside. Okay, so first I just saw the angle to check it out. Ooh, it's pretty nice. Like, I'm being really derpy, but there's so many people. I just need to ganbaru and not be bothered. I want more of like a upper body shot, but we can always crop it after. But let's try to see if I can get a few different variations. Another tip, make sure that your clothes are set and you're not really rushing through all your shots. Also, I have a little underboob action, which is a little scandalous for Tokyo, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I don't think this is the ideal lighting, as you can see how it's kind of like casting over my face. But I really like this location, so I might try a few more and maybe change how I angle my face. I like how this one turned out. Okay, I think I'm finally, after like 20 photos, getting the angles that I want. So like it's really hard to get it from the start, especially when you can't really see what you're taking. So make sure to like don't rush and like take your time, because I tend to do that a lot when it's not working, and then especially if I feel self-conscious, I'm like not like loosening up and stuff like that, and like things just aren't working. But be patient with yourself and be patient with the environment as well, because like so many people have left already, so now I feel a little more comfortable. So be patient with yourself and what I guess the environment has to offer, and yeah, keep taking some photos. So another tip is to bring a prop. So if you're not really feeling yourself that much, or you can't really get into the groove of things, if you have a prop, you can always kind of fidget with it, can even help accessorize the photo. But today I brought these sunnies. They're from Charles and Keith, so I'm gonna try to take some photos with this as well. Okay, so that was a lot harder than I expected, but I think I got a few photos and we're running out of time, so I'm gonna head back. Time to put my mask back on. Alright, and that's a wrap. And we're back. Okay, so now we're going to edit the photos that I took. Okay, so first thing that I do, so this is all the photos that I took, and some photos that I took before, and then I just kind of go through like which ones I like. Just like a quick little scroll through. I can kind of tell like which ones I like and which ones I don't. This, I thought I could get some kind of nice like backlight, but I wasn't standing in front of the sun. Like I think I needed to be a little more centered. So like these ones, as you can see, like my phone already kind of like edited them itself. The last location that I moved to didn't really have direct sunlight, and I think that's kind of what I needed. When you're shooting yourself, you can't really tap to like focus on your face or the background to make the lighting more even. So I think one of the things that I learned was to maybe look for a place that doesn't really have direct sunlight. So I favorited these, and I'm gonna go to my apps. So the apps that I mainly use are Vsco, Snapseed, and recently I found it through another girl's Instagram, but Dazzcam. Those are my top 3 favorite apps right now. But I always start with Vsco, because that's my usual go-to. I had a lot more favorites, and I also kind of had like a filter or a preset that I really liked that I made, but when I changed my phone, I didn't have that in the new Vsco anymore. So I have to kind of rediscover what I like best again. But I mean, that's fun too, so it's okay. But oh, this one's kind of cool. I try to make my photos as natural looking as possible. Some of my film photos aren't as natural. You can tell that I kind of edited them a lot to make it look film-like. However, with my normal photos that I edit on Vsco, I just try to make the colors a little more vibrant, but you can tell that I edited it. Okay, so like this one's a little too vibrant, but I tend to like to make it a little cooler and add some pink, just like a tad bit. And then with highlights, I like to even it out a bit. For this photo, I'm gonna straighten it a little. Is that straight enough? And then I like to add some grain to it. Maybe bring up the exposure a little bit. Play with contrast. I don't think this one really needs that much. Sharpen. And I like to see like the before and after. What do you think? Kind of like it like this. So for example, I like to use this app when the background is really bright but my face is really dark. So then I use it to kind of brighten up my face and body, so it evens out with the background, because when you just put the brightness up, like it makes everything brighter, but Snapseed really lets you pinpoint like which areas you want to brighten or edit, which I find really useful, and I really like to use this. Like this one, for example, I go to Tools, Selective, the center of where I want to make it a little brighter. This is like the range of where it's gonna edit. So I try to keep it focused to just me, and then I just swipe right. And then if you like scroll up like this, there's contrast, saturation, and structure. So sometimes when I brighten it or something and my face is pretty pixelated and it's not very clear, then I use these other editing features to make it even it out. So here you can see before and after. So yeah. The last app I like to use is Dazzcam. I am obsessed with this app recently. So there's a lot of different film features here. I like to use the classic view, the instant camera, pretty much those two. Sometimes I like to add glitters because I really like sparkling things, but you can also do like a prism or a fisheye, and also you can add the date to make it look like you actually took it from a film camera. I used to have it on, but I turned it off because I don't post on the day that I edit, so I didn't really like the lag and the timestamp, so I stopped using it, but I think it's a pretty cool feature to have. Especially because you can actually display the current date. Some apps are they just put like a 1995 or something like that. That's not accurate, I guess. Okay, just classic, and I'm gonna go to favorites. So you can select multiple ones at once, and then you go into here and then see them edited. Wow, I like this one a lot. And this one, that's kind of cool. I like it, but it's a little too like cool looking, I would say. So then maybe I might adjust a little bit. But when it comes to film photos, like even when you actually use actual film, it looks best when you don't edit them. So even with Dazzcam too, sometimes it just looks better, like just how it was developed. And when you edit it, it just doesn't look the same. But like this one, I think I kind of like it like this, maybe a little less. Oh, my mask. I like to call it an accessory these days because it's always somewhere in my photo. So yeah, I hope you got a better idea of how I edit my photos, and thank you so much for tagging along with me while I went out of my comfort zone to take photos on my own with a tripod. There was a lot of people, a lot more than I expected, but it was definitely fun, and especially with Sakura, they only last for about a week, so I knew I needed to take the chance and just go do it. So yeah, I hope you learned some tricks and it motivates you to go take photos of yourself as well. If you do, or if you have any questions or any other tips that you'd like to share with me, please leave them down in the comment below. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please look forward to more videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!